Okay. This is one of my newest patients. I've been seeing you for how long? This has been a month?
Well, since
6 weeks.
June.
Since June.
Since June.
And you have rheumatoid arthritis and chronic pain issues.
Yes.
And tell me how all this started.
Wow. 2004, I was misdiagnosed with, oh God, I can't think of the name of it.
RSD, reflex sympathetic
No,
thoracic outlet,
Oh God.
Lyme's disease.
It's something that you get before you're 40. It's not fibromyalgia.
Oh, lupus.
Lupus.
Okay.
I was misdiagnosed with lupus, and that's the way they began to treat me. But I did a little bit of research and found that lupus was also an autoimmune deficiency with arthritis. All right. I wasn't getting anywhere with the treatments. They decided I'd go to a rheumatologist. Went to the rheumatologist. She wasn't very talkative about what it was or how to treat it. I'm all new to this. And so she just wrote me a prescription and said, we're going to try you on Enbrel. And I'm like, what is Enbrel? And so she explained to me that it was a drug used to treat arthritis and some other drug.
So she went to the big guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after going in, she just gave me a cortisone shot, and gave me another prescription for pills and for steroids. I wasn't getting any better. I says, well, how do you know that I have rheumatoid? What is it? And she says, well, your factors are off the chart. And I'm thinking, well, okay, she knows what she's talking about. For over a year, I began to see her and go back and forth. Wasn't getting any better. And I thought, well, maybe I need to seek out someone else. I did seek out another prominent physician for RA, and he began in the same way and started me on a high dose of methotrexate, steroids. I was taking 40 milligrams a day.
And how were you feeling when you were taking these? Were you feeling normal? Were you back to normal? A normal, vibrant, well?
No. I was feeling well enough to get up and do what I had to do, but most of the time I was dragging, aching, in pain. The swelling was so unpredictable. I could wake up one morning and my hand would be as big as a baseball glove. The next morning it would be the other one, or my knees would swell up, my ankles. And my body was just ravaged with this pain, and I couldn't understand why, but they were the doctors, they were prescribing the medication, they were keeping me comfortable, being able to do what I could do normally to function. This was having a very negative effect on my family. Toll was pretty great because my husband and my son had to take over doing a lot of things that I would do, but after about 3 years, I had been on two intravenous drugs, and one was Orencia, the other one was
Doesn't matter, but
well,
they weren't helping.
but they weren't helping at all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that is.
And
Infusions.
okay, then you're from Indianapolis,
Yes.
and I remember coming home, and who suggested you come by?
Your sister and I have been very good friends since grade school.
And you were your hand was killing you then,
Yeah.
and I started working on your hand, and you got relief.
Yes, my ring finger, my baby finger was kind of trying to curl or something, and the wrist portion was just stay swollen and aggravated. And so you did the acupuncture, and after about a half an hour, 45 minutes, I felt some relief. And I was telling my husband about it. He couldn't believe it, but I was like, yes, but you see what I'm doing now. And he suggested that if I was ever in Texas, to come by and see. I had a girlfriend I was coming to see that same year. Came down to see you, and
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I had about 3 treatments within a 2-week period or so. And I actually felt so much better for about 2 weeks after I got back to Indianapolis. But then the symptoms kind of came back gradually, and I was back at ground zero.
Okay, so now you're living in Texas.
Yes.
And I've seen you about, 10 times now? 10, 11 times?
Yes, if not more.
And How do you feel right now?
I feel so much better. I think I feel about 95%, if not more better.
Wow.
Mhm.
95%?
At least,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Now, your case is interesting because your case is a combination of probably 3 or 4 things on top of all the chaos.
Right.
One is that you just had plain old back pain and plain old neck pain
Mm-hmm.
that they were trying to treat just with pills.
Right.
And they probably thought it was due to the rheumatoid arthritis or the...
They said it was rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, fibromyalgia, and just my body reacting to all of this crap that they were putting in me.
So now your neck is...
It feels so much better to me.
And your lower back.
It feels so much better, it does.
Okay.
If it was a percentage or a scale from 1 to 10, on a daily basis, I can wake up with an 8, and through the day, I can get to a 10.
Okay. Fantastic. So, did anybody suggest acupuncture to you during that whole bout of chaos?
No, they did not.
What about the injections? I'm sure they were trying to do the injections, but they weren't doing them in the way I was doing them.
No, they didn't do the injections like that. If my knee or my hand was swollen or my ankle or my low back, they would just give me 1 cortisone shot.
In the area or just in your hip?
In my hip.
Okay, so they were just giving you steroids.
Exactly.
So they weren't actually treating the way I do, is I put the needles in the area of the...
Absolutely.
Okay.
There was one time when my knee swelled up to the size of a grapefruit. Now, I'm 5'3", 115, 120 pounds, and that is not pretty. I could barely walk, but they took 3 cc's of fluid off my knee and gave me some more steroids. And I felt like a champ until the next time.
Okay.
But it was, it kept coming back.
So would you recommend this therapy to folks?
I most definitely would. I would.
And thank you very much.